Welcome to Stylarc's Carter Dress Stabilising the Waistband Sewing Tutorial. This pattern has a skill level of medium. Before we get started, let's have a quick look at the helpful hints. Make sure when choosing a combination of fabrics that the knit fabric for the bodice is strong enough to hold the skirt and that the skirt fabric doesn't weigh down the bodice. Cut out the pattern taking note of the grains and instructions written on the pattern pieces, as this will assist in construction of your dress. Maximum stretch is to go around your body. Choose your bodice, neckline, sleeve and pocket options and take note of the lengthening shortening lines before cutting. The seam allowances are 1 cm for all main seams and 6 mm for the internal seams, for example neckbands, armbands, the collar and the collar stand. Seam allowances are marked on each pattern piece with a dashed line. Lay the pattern on the fabric and check that the grains are correct. This will ensure that the garment hangs straight when on the body. Pin, mark and cut. Be careful not to clip notches deeper than the seam allowance. As all knits have a different stretch component, and as neck bands are slightly stretched onto the neck to allow the neck to sit flat, we suggest to cut and pin and band the neckline before stitching on. When finishing your openings and the hem, you may choose to use a twin needle. Use clear elastic to stabilise the waistband. Always use a ballpoint stretch needle when sewing knit fabric. You may opt to choose a Mariflex thread for sewing the straight stitches. RST, right sides together, WST, wrong sides together. We used a clear elastic stay tape to stabilise the waistband of our Carter dress, an effective low profile method that prevents stretch and helps prevent distortion over a period of time. Sew the clear stay tape to the wrong side of the bottom of the knit bodice. Sew a large gather stitch to the waistline and draw in slightly with even gathers. With right sides together and aligning the notches, pin the gathered skirt to the bodice. Note that the skirt should be looser than the bodice, and you can stretch the bodice into the skirt slightly. This will ensure the seam is stretchy for when you pull the dress on. Sew the neaten using an overlocker. Press towards the body. Using steam will help shrink the elastic or stay tape back into shape. Congratulations, now that you know how to stabilise the waistband, you're one step closer to completing your knee-made masterpiece. Have you found this tutorial helpful? Let us know in the comments and tag a sewing friend who's making the carter dress. We can't wait to see your finished garment, and don't forget to tag @Stabilise and use the hashtag #SACarterdress to show off your creations. Happy sewing from the Style Art team.